Man. Ooh. Let me find out y'all want to get better. Ooh. Let me find out y'all actually want to get better. Hey. New day. New day. It's a new. Get 'em, Johnny. Get 'em, Johnny. New day. New day. It's a new day. Yes. New day. New day. It's a new. Get 'em, Johnny. Yes, Lord. Get 'em, Stormy B, man. I see you. New day. It's a new man. Yes. Man. New day. New day. It's a new man. Family, salute to you all, man. Thank you all so much, man, for taking the time to tune in. Really, truly, genuinely appreciate it, man. If I had a million tongues, I couldn't tell it all. Hey, man, some days it just hit different. Man, some days it just hit different. New day, new day. Some days it just hit different, man. Thank you all so much. Welcome back to the Black Coffee Club. Man, hosted by yours truly, Junior the Truth, brought to you by the Black Gentleman Grooming Company. We do have a line of all natural handcrafted grooming products, specifically with you in mind. So be sure to come check us out, www.theblackgent.com. Once again, that is www.theblackgent.com, man. We do have a line of all natural handcrafted grooming products, specifically with you in mind. So be sure to come check us out, man. If you haven't done so, go check us out. It costs you nothing to go check us out. www.theblackgent.com. Ladies, we even have a little razzle dazzle for you too, man. So salute to the family. Y'all know we can't have nothing without having the sisters involved. You feel me? You have a anarchy on your hands, man, if you don't find a way to include the women folk. But salute to the family. Shout out to everybody that goes over there, man. Shows love to the Black Gent. We really, truly, genuinely appreciate you, man. And today's show, man, is also brought to you by Simple Truth Minute Manual, man. The whole entire system. Go over to www.theminutememanual.com, man, and get your 1 hour book. Go get your planner. They're available both in print form and digital form, man. The book is the 1 hour book that will change the way you watch the clock. And of course, its trusty companion is the personal planner, man. So y'all be sure to go to 2026 personal planner, man. It's over there, which includes the Minute Manual Self-Mastery Blueprint, man. Self-mastering 365 days, man. We getting to it like lighter fluid too. Salute to everybody, man, that's taking the time to tune in. Kia Allen in the building. What's up with you? 4-ounce Sniper. What's up with you, homie? Felix Nunez is in the building. Kevin Dunbar, the scholar, in the building. K_ is in the building. Desmond Kunkendall, my BCU family, is in the building. Stormy B, man, the sensei, is in the building. What's up with you? Thrive and Glow with Joe is in the building. Thrive and Glow with Joe is in the building. What's up with you, Joe? 704 Joe is in the building. We got them Joes coming in back to back. 704 Joe is in the building. What's up with you? Salute. The Dirt Gang Boss is in the building. What's up with you, family? Salute. He dropping in that hashtag thought mastery. Yes, indeed, man. Yes, indeed, man. And I am, your favorite thought mastery, self-mastery provocateur extraordinaire. So salute to you all, man. Man, if I had a million tongues, I couldn't tell it all. It's a Trouble Man Tuesday. King Vonnie 86 in the building. I see you, homie. Salute to everybody that's taking the time to tune in live. Shout out to the replay gang in full effect mode, like I'll be sure. Salute to the replay gang. Also, shout out to everybody catching this content in podcast format. Salute to the podcast family, Mi La Familia, hashtag Junior Mafia, my absolute first love when it comes to this content creation. So, man, we wanted to, man, listen. Once again, man, it's the 20th day of January of 2026. Today is January 20th. Salute to Tiffy 2 in the building. I see you, Tiffy 2. Today is January 20th. Do we need to let that breathe for a minute? Like, do we need to let that breathe for a minute? Like, it's January 20th. Like, damn, this year ain't playing. It's man, it's not here to play no games. Like it's not here to play any games. In case you wondering, it's January 20th, 2026, space age forever. We in the space age years. Hell, the Indiana Hoosiers just won the national college football championship last night. The Hoosiers. Shout out to Coach Signetti. You feel me? The Hoosiers won, man. Salute to Coach Signetti. Coach Signetti was my offensive coordinator, quarterbacks coach, and he was the head of recruiting too at the University of Pittsburgh. He actually recruited me. Part of the reason why I actually chose the University of Pittsburgh, man. Salute to Coach Signetti. But the Hoosiers are the national champions. Man, it's a wild game. It's wild out here. It's wild out here. So today, I want to talk about something that quietly controls pretty much everybody's lives. I'll say most people's lives. It quietly controls most people's lives, and it's habits. Just straight to the point, habits. And it's not, if you think about it, the majority of us, our lives are not controlled by motivation, not controlled by discipline, not controlled by willpower. Our lives are controlled by our habits, whether we want to admit it or not. You understand what I'm saying? And the reason why habits feel stronger than all those other things is because habits don't require permission once they're installed. You feel me? With your habits, once you install your habits, they don't require permission. Think about the things that you habitually do, good or bad. Some of us had good habits. If you're anything like me, you have bad habits. I've had some pretty awful habits. If I'm being honest, I have some good habits as well. But once the habits are installed, like, they don't ask for permission, period. So today's episode, of course, is called the Habit Loop 101. For those of y'all who like to read, you know what I'm saying? Some people just click. But for those of us who like to read, you see that it's the Habit Loop 101. And this is not about shaming bad habits. MJ's Total Health and Wellness in the building. What's up with you, homie? This is not about shaming bad habits. And this is not about hype or hacks either. You understand what I'm saying? This is about understanding how habits actually work, so that we can stop fighting ourselves and start redesigning our systems. 2026 is the year of the system. This is all about our systems. Old school Winston Lee, I see you in the building. What's up with you, homie? This is all about our systems. Let's get it.
One, two, I've hustled harder than most. I'm a beast on these streets, got a revolver I tote. For these niggas trying to take me off the block where I post. Up daily, sip Baileys out the bottle and smoke.
Man, let me ask y'all a real question, man, before we get started. Man, who got it like us, man? Who got it like us, man? Shout out to the most intentional, and I'm a dare to say consistent morning circle on the planet, man. Salute to you all. Like, we really in here talking self-mastery every day. And we're really in here trying to work to get better every single day. You feel me? Day in and day out. No celebrity gossip, no distractions, no nothing. Like, we're coming in here and really truly trying to bite down the focus on ourselves. And I can't speak for you, but I'm actually getting better. Like, I'm actually getting better. And I can't really ask for much more, man. Thank you all so much for the support. Thank you all so much for coming through, man, and showing up day in and day out, man. And I love y'all like play cousins. You feel me, in a real way. But so let's get into it, man. Like, we really want to get into man, let's break this down clean. Let's do this. Let's work clean today. Let's work clean today, King Vonnie. We're going to work clean. So I want to break this down clean. And I want y'all can walk away from this And y'all gonna say, damn, Junior clean, like he clean. We're gonna work clean. So habits, every habit, whether it's a good habit or it's a bad habit, runs on the same basic structure. Like there is a basic structure to your habits. And I know we never ever sat down and thought about it. We never even thought about our habits. Like, you know, most of us aren't, we live life on autopilot so tough. We don't even acknowledge our habits. But every habit runs on the same basic structure. Once again, this is a month of January, and this is intentional awareness. And there is no intentional awareness with regard to self-mastery without acknowledging and taking a look at our habits, because our habits control our lives. So every habit, good or bad, runs on the same basic structure. There's a cue, there's a routine, and then there's a reward. Cue, routine, reward. You can write that down if you want to. Cue, routine, reward. Every habit. That's it. There's no mystery. No mystery to it. You understand what I'm saying? When we talk about psychology, like in the field of psychology, habits are actions triggered automatically by cues in a given context without much conscious thought. You understand what I'm saying? So in psychology, like when we're dealing with psychology, the definition of habits or the description and definition of habits all in one. Habits are actions triggered automatically by cues in a given context. And when I say cues, that's CUES, not Omega Psi-Phi. I'm talking CUES cues. So habits are actions triggered automatically by cues in a given context without much conscious thought. And that's why you don't decide to check your phone sometimes. You feel me? You don't decide to check your phone. You just do it. You just do it. You just pick it up and you just do it. Yeah, you just do it. Felix Nunez Jr. said dopamine hits. A lot of habits are tied to dopamine hits, but they're not one and the same. You feel me? A lot of times the dopamine hits are the reward. Remember, a habit is a cue, routine, and reward. I told y'all we was going to school. Cue, routine, reward. And so the dopamine hits fall under the reward category from time to time. But you don't decide to check your phone sometimes. You just do it. So let me, so the cue, CUE, not QUE. The cue is the trigger. You feel me? So a cue is the trigger. Whatever triggers you, that's the cue. The routine, that's the actual behavior itself. So whatever the routine is with regard to a specific habit, that's the behavior itself. And then the reward is what your brain actually gets, Felix. Like you said, dopamine hits. So the reward is what your brain actually gets. And that's all a habit is. Habit broken down into three parts: a cue, which is the trigger, the routine, which is the actual behavior, and then the reward is what your brain gets. And once this loop is wired in, once it's like really wired into your, once it's wired in and it's wired into your brain, you feel me? It's wired into your life. The cue alone can fire the behavior, even when the motivation is low, even when motivation is absent. The cue alone will fire the behavior. Habits don't run because you want them to. The habits don't run because you want them to. They run because they've been repeated. You understand? They're wired in. They're wired in. So, you know, sometimes when you leave work and you get in the car and the first thing you do is you fire up. You feel me? It might be a cigarette, might be a cigar, might be a joint, hell, it might be a blunt. You feel me? That's how you wired. You have a tough conversation or difficult conversation. Oh man, I need a drink. Long day at work. Man, I need a beer. Sit down to watch college football. Man, I need a brew. Or I'm pouring me a drink. You feel me? Hell, the blues come on. BB King and the blues. ZZ Hill. Down home blues. Down home blues. All she wanted to hear. Yeah, man, I need me a whiskey. I need me a whiskey. Habits don't run because you want them to. They run because they've been repeated. I'm thinking that, like, really, truly, hopefully, I really want y'all to get this. Like, don't, if you hear, get this. Your habit is broken down into 3 parts. There's a cue, there's a routine, and then there's a reward. All right. So we're gonna go deeper. You feel me? We're gonna go deeper. Let's get in there deeper. Real quick. Let's get in there deeper. So when we talk about the cue, or AKA the trigger. So the cue is what starts the whole thing with regard to a habit. And this cue is usually tied to time, location, your emotional state, people, or the action that comes right before the actual cue. You understand what I'm saying? They remember they used to have sex and then smoke a cigarette. You feel me? While they sitting there panting and fire up a cigarette. Maybe y'all just ain't old like me. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all ain't old like me. Yeah, but cues or the trigger is what starts the whole thing. Once again, it's tied to time, location, emotional state is a big one. People is another big one, or the action that came right before. An example might be boredom at night. K_, it might be stress after work. It might be sitting on the couch, Felix. Or it might be opening the phone just once, like you look at your phone just once. Most people don't see the cue. This is where it gets tricky. Most people don't see the cue. They only see the behavior. You feel me? They only see the behavior. You're going to the toilet and you finna go sit down for a while. What's your cue? I mean, that's the cue. What's the behavior? You're gonna grab your phone. You feel me? You're gonna grab the phone because that's the behavior. The behavior is to sit on the toilet and scroll. You understand what I'm saying? K_ said, you just made me pick up my phone, not the habit. Number 2 is the routine. The routine, AKA, is the behavior. AKA is the behavior. The routine is the habit itself. Scrolling, snacking, avoiding, overworking, drinking, smoking, zoning out. This part gets all the blame, but it's not the whole story. So like the actual routine itself, or AKA the behavior, gets the whole blame with regard to the habit, but it's not the whole story. That's just part of it. Because I told you it's 3 parts to it. 3 parts to it. But the routine is the actual habit / behavior itself. Scrolling, snacking, avoiding, overworking, drinking, smoking, bugging, whatever, zoning out. You understand what I'm saying? Some of us, some of us have, if y'all really want to tell the truth, some of us have sex has been used as a habit. You feel me? Start feeling a certain way, and then you like Holly Berry, your monsters ball. Make me feel good. Make me feel good. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You be stressed out, you got to get you one off. If we having a real conversation, you feel me? Felix Nunez said, this phone, man, it's like crack. You feel me? And you just got to go to it, Pookie. I just got to go to it. I just got to go to it. It just be calling me, man. It just be calling me. The third part is the reward. And this is what the brain gets, AKA what the brain gets, the reward. This is the part that people ignore. The reward is what your brain gets. Your brain gets something from your habits. You feel me? Your brain gets something from your habits. Else you wouldn't be doing it. Oh, this thing got real scholastic in here today, y'all. Like like I'm nerding out over this. Like I am a self-mastery nerd. Like I'm nerding out over this. You feel me? I'm over here tweaking. And I see people dropping out because they ain't tweaking like me. I'm tweaking. Habits, like we gonna literally break down and describe habits today? What? Man. My God in heaven. Your brain gets something from your habits. There's a reward for your habits. It might be relief. It might be pleasure. It might be stimulation. It might be a dopamine hit. It might be comfort. It might be an escape. Thrive and Glow with Joe. Don't be laughing at me, Joe. I get worse. But your brain gets something. And your brain, this is where it gets tricky, Joe. This is where it gets tricky, Joe. Your brain doesn't care if the habit is healthy or destructive as long as it gets what it's getting. As long as it's getting what it's getting, it don't care. Honey Badger don't care. Your brain don't care. As long as it's getting what it's getting, it don't care. It could be, man, man, come on, man. The mind of a let's use we call them drug addicts. I really want to say dope fiend. You think the brain of a dope fiend cared that this motherfucker's on dope? As long as the brain is getting what the brain is seeking, as long as it's getting what it's getting, it doesn't care if the habit is healthy or destructive. If it gets a reward, it will repeat it. If it gets the reward, it will repeat. I think a couple of dope fiends ran out the back. The numbers look like they dropping, but we dropping some game on the ground for the Hungry Hounds. Yeah, your brain, that's the thing with regard to the reward. The brain is loyal to relief, not long-term goals. You feel me? Your brain is loyal to relief. Whatever gets your mind relief, that is what your mind and your brain, that's where the loyalty goes in. Your brain is loyal to relief, not your goals. Salute to the messenger 215, man. What's up with you, homie? Salute, man. Gratitude to you, man. Thank you. Thank you. King Vonnie said, pick up this good game or get the hell on. Hey, bro, you're King Vonnie, bruh. And I apologize to y'all, man, that I'm still upstairs in the office and not in the studio. I went and did some spackling yesterday. We almost done. I'm going to share some updates over on you got to go over to the Simple Truth Network, though, to get the pictures and the updates. Salute to Shager85. What's up with you, baby? Hey, listen to me. Your brain is loyal to relief, not your goals. Yeah. 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 Habit loops are powerful, man, and they're dangerous. They're powerful and they're dangerous. Yeah. Habit loops, they exist for a reason. They're not inherently evil. You feel me? 225 Boxing Talk. What's up with you, homie? Salute to you. They're not inherently evil. You feel me? It's like everything else in life, man. There's pros and there's cons to this shit, right? There's pros and there's cons. There's pros and cons to habits. Man, I want y'all, this is one of the ones I want y'all to go back and listen to on my soul. Like, I want y'all to go back and listen to this one. You feel me? Those of y'all who coming in late, I implore you to, when this is over, stick around. But when it's over, man, go back and listen to this one. You feel me? Man, but listen to me. Habit loops exist for a reason and they're not evil. You know what I mean? They're not necessarily inherently evil. So here's some pros and cons. So for the pros, right? They save energy and attention, right? energy efficiency, if you will. They increase consistency. Nothing. This man. One of the best things in life is a consistent person, in my opinion. Right, wrong, or indifferent. I love a motherfucker that's consistent. You could be an asshole through and through and through, but if you consistent, I can't do nothing but respect it. You know I'm stupid. You could be a creep, but as long as you consistent with it, I can't do nothing but respect it. I can't do nothing but respect it and check it. You could be a pompous jackass. If you consistent, I can't do nothing but respect it. But increase consistency. Survival of motivation dips, up and down, the peaks and valleys of life. Allowing compound progress. Allowing compound progress. And they can give structure for change. And that's why habits like brushing your teeth or locking the door actually work. But here's the problem. Here's the problem. Habits become rigid. Also, bad habits wire in the same way. So bad habits and good habits are wired in the same way. Automatic behavior reduces conscious control, right? You feel me? And if you think about that, think about how negative it is and can be for you to do things unconsciously. Also, think about people who are around you and how unnerved you are when people do things unconsciously. That's actually one of my pet peeves. I have a very strong pet peeve for people who don't have situational awareness, or who are not aware of things around them, or who do not have consideration for other folks. You feel me? But automatic behavior reduces your conscious control. Also, certain environments trap you. Certain environments will trap you. Royal Constrictor, what's up with you, homie? Salute to you. And then also, habits can take a long time to rewire. So, y'all not gonna want to hear this, but this is the truth. You need to hear it, so I'm gonna give it to you. The same system that builds your discipline will also build your distractions. You feel me? The same exact system that builds your discipline is the same exact system that builds your distractions. And once a habit is automatic, your intentions alone don't stop it. You feel me? Think about how hard it is to break a habit. Breaking a habit is a motherfucker. Excuse my French. Oh, it's hard to break a habit. Yeah. Yeah. So, keeping in spirit with the January of 2025 being the month of intentional awareness with regard to the self-mastery blueprint. We got to get in here, man. We got to get in here. And this is where the self-mastery starts. This is where it starts. Not with force, but with clarity. With clarity. You got to identify your habit loops. You got to map your habit loops, man. And when you identify your habits, right, I would encourage you all, especially those of y'all who actually have the planner, you can use the planner in your notes section. And you can write down your habit. Don't keep it vague. It might be, your habit might be I don't know, doom scrolling while on the toilet in the morning. And you have to, and then if that's your habit, you got to write that habit down, but then you got to identify the cue, the routine, and the reward. And just like everything else, track it for a while. Track it for a couple days. Your patterns are not going to lie. You feel me? But you got to identify your habit loops. For me, I have a habit that every sporting event, I want wings. Like I want to eat wings and drink beer, like Luda, chicken and beer. You feel me? I got to track that. Yeah. And then step 2 is the experiment with the real reward. Most bad habits are clumsy attempts to meet real needs. Does that make sense? Most of your bad habits are clumsy attempts to meet real needs. You feel me? So your mind you might need stress relief. You feel me? So your way that you get to the stress relief might be smoking a blunt. You feel me? Instead of talking and actively processing what's going on, processing the source of stress. You feel me? But most bad habits are clumsy attempts to meet real needs. That's a bar. That's a bar. Thrive and Glow with Joe. That's something. I want you to do something with that. Joe, I want you to take that one and I want you to use that one for a piece of content on your channel, Joe. That's a bar. Listen to me. Listen to me. Trying to influence Thrive and Glow with Joe. Joe, I just said that most bad habits are clumsy attempts to meet real needs. Think about that. You feel me? Think about that. Think about that. Think about how we eat. Think about how we snack. Think about how we scroll. Think about things that we do mindlessly. Most bad habits are clumsy attempts to meet real needs. So it's a need. So needs like rest, needs like stimulation, needs like connection, needs like relief. You feel me? So you might have a need and you feel the need to be connected with people. And you get your punk ass on social media instead of picking up the phone and calling one of your loved ones. You feel me? Most bad habits are clumsy attempts at real needs. So like I have people all the time, and I'm about to start cussing people out. That's what I'm about to start doing because people say stuff to me. Like I got aunts and uncles and cousins and shit. Like they might want to hear from me and they just go and look and see what's going on my Facebook page. You feel me? Instead of calling me. Like don't go look and see what's going on with me on Facebook. I ain't heard from Junior in a while and go look at my Facebook. Fuck that. Call me. Text me. You feel me? Like most bad habits are clumsy attempts to meet real needs. Yeah. Once again, those needs could be like rest, stimulation, connection, relief. You feel me? So let's experiment with real rewards. So when we have these fields for these needs, test alternatives. Test alternative things. So if you need stimulation, instead of I don't know, shit, getting on social media, go take a brisk walk. Go take a brisk walk in nature. I swear to do it for you. I swear to do it for you. And I'm talking to myself. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to myself. You feel me? But test alternatives and see what actually satisfies the urge. See what actually satisfies the urge that we have for these real needs. All right. We gotta get ready to get out of here, man. So, and this is the part that most people get wrong. You don't break habits by trying harder. You do not break habits by trying harder. We think in life that everything is fixed when we just try harder. You don't break habits by trying harder. You break habits by interrupting the loop on purpose. You feel me? I did a post yesterday and it was a short, and it was a short based on it was a clip from a show that we did last week. And what I was saying was that when the right behavior becomes the easy behavior, then consistency follows. This is the same thing. You break habits by interrupting the loop on purpose. You feel me? You keep the cue and you keep the reward, but you swap out the routines. You feel me? And that's what we just said. So you get the cue that you need some stimulation because you've been sitting at the computer, and instead of looking at picking up your phone and getting on social media, put your shoes on and go outside and do a brisk walk. Is an example, but you swap out the routine. So another example, you got the same stress, same time, same need for relief, just a different action. You feel me? At work, same stress, same time, same need for relief. Don't go to your car and smoke a Black and Mild. You feel me? Go walk around the building. Go walk over to the Starbucks across the street and talk to a couple of people. You feel me? Number two, and once again, number one was keep the cue and the reward, swap out the routine. Number two is change the environment. Habits are context dependent. They are context dependent, meaning they need the same situation. They are attached specifically to the situation. Habits are context dependent. Remove triggers, hide temptations, add friction, place prompts for new routines. Design beats discipline. You understand what I'm saying? And that goes back to the need for systems. Your design is going to beat your discipline. Every trip. Remove triggers, hide temptations, add frictions. When I say add friction, I mean make things more difficult. Make the negative habits more difficult. And then place prompts for new routines. Place prompts for new routines. Thrive and Glow with Joe said gym therapy. Yeah. Number three is use repetition, accountability, and self-compassion. Repetition, accountability, and self-compassion. I promise I got to go. Rewiring, it's going to take time. It's going to take months, maybe even years, not days. Expect that you're going to slip up. You feel me? Learn from the times that you slip up and don't shame yourself. Self-compassion keeps you in the game long enough to change. You feel me? Salute to my brother, Supreme Beast Boxing Talk. Damn, what's up with you, family? Is you a cop, Jay Reed? You thought I wasn't going to give it to you because you my brother? Is you a cop, Jay Reed? Jay Reed, you ain't no cop. Is you a cop? You ain't no cop, Jay Reed. Don't shame yourself. Self-compassion keeps you in the game long enough to change. You dust yourself off and try again. Ain't that what she said? If at first you don't succeed, then dust yourself off and try again. Looking at it. All right, man, I got to get out of here. But family, here's the truth. This is the truth. This is the show enough stomp down hallelujah gospel. You feel me? Your habits are not a character flaw. They're your system. And once you understand the loop, the cue, the routine, the reward, you stop fighting yourself and start leading yourself. Start leading yourself. You feel me? Start leading yourself. Self-mastery isn't about willpower. It's about awareness, design, and repetition. Man, this here's the Black Coffee Club, man. We family. You feel me? We don't shame habits. We study them. And once you see the loop, you can change your life, man. Once you see the loop, you can change your habits. And you change your habits, you change your life. Should say it that way. Salute to you all, man. Thank you all so much for taking the time to tune in, man. Really, truly, genuinely appreciate you all. Man, I had a blast. I had a blast with this one. You feel me? I had a blast with this one. Man, I had a blast. If you came in late, man, go catch the replay. Hit the like button if you haven't done so, man. Y'all be sure to come over to, you can catch me, JuniorTheTruth.com. Come over and join the Simple Truth Network if you haven't done so. We can keep the conversation going on over on the Simple Truth Network, man. Salute to you all. This is Junior the Truth signing off, man, giving you a daily reminder to view your life like a pair of dice until your life looks like a paradise, man. I'm a hard-born player, made. If you don't know anything else about me at the end of the day, I got to keep pushing, baby.
We offer the best grooming products for you. Guests all natural and handcrafted. swagger, your style, class, and luxury. We make our products tailor-made for you with high quality. Yeah. So get in style with the black, yeah. Company, to give you swagger, style, class, and luxury. In luxury, yeah. The black, gentleman, yeah. Company, give you swagger, style, class, and luxury. In luxury, yeah.
Located at www.theblackgent.com.
One, two, and I've hustled harder than most. I'm a beast on these streets, got a revolver I tote. For these niggas trying to take me off the block.